You like that, don't you?
I'm Marky Dragon, also known as Marcus Eikenberry in real life, and in this episode we're going to talk a little bit about the technology that I've got going into this computer build. I brought out my old computer. This is it right here. It's a very specialized case. The front of it here, if I can show you this, it looks like a stereo unit, and it has some bays down here and everything. It's designed to go as a multimedia PC and to fit in with your existing, audio components and everything in like a home theater. And that's what I originally built it for. I originally had a projector hooked up to this and had it in my front room. That was, gosh, 2.5–3 years ago that this was built, and it served its purpose. The case is still perfectly fine and everything, but for what I'm doing these days, back then I was just playing games and using web browser and stuff like that, and so this was built just for gaming. Since that time, I've really, it was built for some video editing, but the video editing I do these days is so much heavier than it was back when I got this machine. I've upgraded all my cameras and everything, and it's just a lot heavier now. So it's sitting on its side, and I just wanted to show you what all I have in here before I rip it all apart. And so I've got an Intel CPU. It's the i7-920, which is quad core, 2.2 gigahertz. I think that's what it is, 2.2. And this one is 3.2, and it's Hexa-Core, 6 cores. The motherboard is an Asus high-end board that is really for overclocking and everything, but I'm not much of an overclocker because I just went ahead and at least with this one, I built enough horsepower that I don't need to overclock it. I mean, what else am I going to do? And when you overclock, you bring in issues of stability, i.e. You make it less stable. And so it's not something that you necessarily want to do. I use these as a tool, not as a toy. And although I may be playing games on them, I'm very serious about my gaming, and I don't want my computer screwing up when I'm in the middle of a match or, whatever, or video editing. I don't care. I don't want my computer screwing up ever. And so I don't need to push the boundaries to try and get, with this right here, World of Tanks at 1920 by 1080, I'm able to get 65 frames a second, no problem. I don't know what I get in like War Z when I'm full screen. I suspect it's around 40. So anyway, that's what this was for. It was for stability. Now it's getting older, and I've had a lot of problems with it. There is something wrong with it, and I've not been able to figure it out. And so finally, I'm like, screw it, because I replaced the video card. I bought new memory and put it in here, which is now in here. I replaced hard drives, and the only thing I hadn't replaced was the motherboard, CPU, power supply. And so anyway, now here I am. I am all the way into a new rig. So I'm going to cannibalize this. I'm going to use the GTX 570 video card. I am going to use, these are my AverMedia cards. They have HDMI in and output on them. They are PCIe and PCIe 3, in fact, and they are they have their own processors, their GPUs, so I can crunch video on them or use them as cameras, inputs for cameras, like the camera that you're watching this on right here has an HDMI out. You can go right into here, HDMI cable that's bidirectional and can transmit both ways simultaneously. These can actually tell this to, you know, change settings and everything. I don't know, well, yeah, I can tell it to zoom, I can tell it to start recording, stop recording, all kinds of things through software with that. And then I've got 3 hard drives in here. This one is a Raptor, and then these 2 are standard. These are 2 terabyte drives, and the Raptor here, I don't remember what size it is. We'll find out when I pull it out. And it's a very fast drive. It's 10 or 12,000 RPMs, which is very, very fast as far as disk-based hard drives go. And then I've just got a DVD drive, which I may just leave in. I'm probably just going to leave it in here. I have another DVD drive that's on the way, and I'll just put it in here instead of unmounting that one and flipping it over. So anyway, that is that. I suspect that part of my issues may have been that I may have been taxing the power supply. It doesn't fit a very big power supply in here. I couldn't fit this power supply in there, I don't think. And so that may be the issue. And then I also, you know, heating issues. I have a fan up here I've got to replace. It just went out just a couple of days ago. So anyway, that is the tech of my old computer. And now in the next episode, I think we're gonna start pulling things out. I'm gonna probably mount the hard drives first, and then video card, and probably won't put, well, I don't know, I guess we will put in those AverMedia cards right away because the software is expecting it whenever I fire it up, but we'll see how that all works out. So stay tuned for the next episode. I'm Rocky Dragon. Take care.
You like that, don't you? Eyebrows are even black. Have my aunt put it on makeup. Yeah, it's not really dyed, the eyebrows aren't. Yeah, like these. I was listening to dubstep before a lot of you were wearing diapers, alright? You like that, don't you?